Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video has been in the making for a while, ever since the last one that was probably a year ago. Revenge is one of my favorite genres, and I know that it's many of your favorite genres as well. So I decided after a long time to make a part 2 of this series. So hopefully I don't disappoint you and bring you something nice to read. If this video helps you out or if you simply want to help, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe if you're a fan of anime, manga or manhwa content. Without further delay, let's get into the top 10. Number 10 comes with Revenge Classroom. The main character was horribly bullied at school. At first she tried to defend herself, but she soon learned just to stay quiet and wait for the pain to end. However, the bullying escalated one day when someone pushed her into traffic. At the hospital, as she recovered, she suddenly realized that even if she didn't fight back, her classmates were probably going to eventually kill her. From this realization, she soon decided that the only path left for her was to take revenge. Her new plan included the students who bullied her, those who stood aside and laughed, and those who did nothing to make it stop. Now, I really enjoyed this story. While the ending seemed a bit rushed, the revenge was actually pretty satisfying. Be careful with this manga though, since it's very graphic, and the art is actually quite good, which overall doesn't help with the graphicness, if that's a word, but it does create a better experience for the reader. The work is completed, so definitely give it a try. In number 9 we have Genkai Level 1. The main character was suddenly summoned to another world while on the way back from work. However, he was only caught in the hero summoning, and his level cap was the lowest at 1. In this world, a low level cap indicated that one was weak and would not survive. To add on to his despair, he was thrown into a valley where a large amount of monsters lived. At the brink of being killed, he gained the unique skills Assimilate Corpse, allowing him to gain the skills of the dead bodies he touched. He decided to live on in this world and gain strength, so as to one day take revenge on those who summon him. Now, I have used this manga in an isekai video, but it's also a very nice revenge story. Now, even though this is your generic with a main character that gets overpowered too quickly, I still like it, okay? I like this type of story and I'll keep recommending it, so deal with it. Number 8 comes with the executed sage who was reincarnated as a Lich and started an all-out war. As you may have guessed, since the title is bigger than many of my university papers, I couldn't include it all on the screen. The sage Dwight, along with the hero, defeated the demon lord, who plunged the world into darkness. However, they were falsely accused of becoming the next demon lords because of their power and were thrown to the Death Valley to die. Although his flesh had rotten away, he lived on as a skeleton because of his grudge against the world. Dwight has vowed to turn against that broken world, and with a power that surpasses even the former Demon King, and by leading countless skeletons, he's going to start an all-out war. I actually love this work. Evil skeleton, main character, out for revenge, what else could I ask for? The updates are very slow, just like any manga, unfortunately. But we shall keep waiting and reading more, so if you haven't gone, give it a try. In number 7 we have Brutal, Confessions of a Homicide Investigator. Homicide detective Hiroki-dan is the son of a former police superintendent general and seems to be on the fast track to career success. He maintains a hidden identity as a serial killer responsible for more than 100 murders of people he deems beyond the reach of the law. Now, this work is very episodic, which means every chapter is a bit different from the last one. There's not really a consistent story going on every chapter. I included it in this list because overall the main character is a cop, but he's taking revenge on people that he thinks are outside of the law. Cop serial killer is something that I enjoy seeing, and if you do too, then this might be the series for you. Number 6 comes with Succubus Hitman. The main character is a dead man, at least he was. Inside his body resides the soul of someone else, murdered, brought back to life in his body. Now, a student living a life that's not even his own, he's haunted by a beautiful demon succubus who has given him a new role, Hitman. She can't kill humans directly, but she can use him to hunt and kill wicked who prowl the streets, leaving their departing souls ripe for her to devour. In exchange, she will help him hunt down whoever killed him in the first place. The only thing he has left to lose is his soul. Let me start by saying that this has explicit sex and violence. If you're not up for it, don't read it. As you can see in the genres, this is a seinen, which means it's for more mature audience, so keep that in mind while reading it. The story is very simple, but it does bring some nuances to the table and makes you think about what's actually right and wrong, which I actually enjoyed. So, if you're up for it, give it a chance. In number 5 we have Gachi Akuta. a slum where criminals' descendants live. People beyond the border look down and discriminate them as tribal people. Ludo, an orphan boy, lives in the slum with his foster parent, Lecht, and makes a living using his extraordinary physical abilities. However, one day he's accused with a crime that he doesn't commit and is thrown into the abyss that even slum people fear. This story is amazing, not even joking, and the art, oof, incredible. I don't really want to give much spoilers because I do think that a lot of you out there will love this story, and as such I don't want anything that I say to ruin the experience. So I'll just say this: I love the story, it has everything that I wanted and more, and I couldn't stop reading until the last chapter. So if you're looking for something like this, I recommend you should stop and go read it right now. Number 4 comes with Black Demon King. Kuro no Maou is a high school student who is sensitive of his sharp eyes and bad expression. No girlfriend but gifted with friends in his own way, he has been living a peaceful life. But one day, without any reason, Kurono was attacked by a mysterious headache while in the literature club room, and fainted. When he finally woke up, swords and magic filled with monsters and unorthodox different world summoning. Another isekai story. As many of you know, isekais are full of revenge stories. But this is definitely a different isekai. The main character gets transported in some type of laboratory where they experiment on him daily. By now you can guess exactly who he's trying to take revenge on. This all happens in the first chapter, so don't worry. Now I do think this work is a bit rushed. I would love to see it taking things a bit slow, but overall it was enough to keep me interested and reading. So I recommend you do the same. In number 3 we have Gift Mugen Gacha Level 9999. Another work where the title is right about the same size as the description, so once again I'll keep it short. A kid named Light is the only human member of the adventure party Legion of Races, but humans are by far the weakest race in this world. When his comrades abandon him to the lowest levels of the dungeon, Light resorts to the gift of infinite gacha to create the level 9999 ally. With his powerful and beautiful new friends by his side, can Light escape the dungeon and exact vengeance upon the Legion of Races, and the entire world. Now, I know what most of you are gonna say, I still like it, okay, leave me alone. The main character gets overpowered and goes to take his revenge. Nothing really new here. Obviously his power is somewhat different since he has gacha ability, which I quite like. Now, the fact that he takes his time with his revenge is what I like. Let's be honest, if you read the first chapter you understand that he could destroy the whole world if he wanted to, but the fact that he takes his time is something I enjoyed. Go give it a try. Number 2 comes with Blade of the Phantom Master. The main character is an arbiter for the country of Jushin. Fighting evil is all he knows, but since Jushin has recently collapsed, what is he fighting for? Wandering from place to place, Moonsoon finds himself battling those who would further destabilize the country, whether they are arms dealers, smugglers, tyrants, or necromancers. Accompanied by a female warrior and able to call upon the strength of a ghostly legion, Moonsoon sets out to help those who are willing to take a step forward, helping themselves, and bring justice against all. This story might be a bit confusing at the beginning, but the more you read, the more it falls into place, and it actually paints a beautiful story. It throws out the notions of justice and evil, and really makes you think about what's right and wrong. The characters are also very interesting, which helps the story out a lot. Overall, a very nice read, so give it a try. And in number 1 we have Juujika no Rokunin. Is it okay to kill people? In order to defeat several non-human monsters, the boy also became something non-human. Shun, a 6th grade student, was named Experimental Body A by 5 of his classmates and was severely bullied and lived in hell. His only peace was with his brother, who loved him, and his parents, who protected him, until the 5 monsters killed his family. When he finally loses everything and faces true hell, a dark wish is born inside of Shun. He was reborn under the training of his grandfather, who served in a secret unit during World War II. Now, 4 years later, he appears in front of his fated enemy. I won't let anyone get in the way of my revenge. This is definitely a revenge must read. The main character is amazing and very strong, and the revenges are just beautiful. I do wish some characters, like the grandfather, had a deeper backstory, but it is what it is. Now, do be warned that this story is messed up, but we still make it feel good when you see the revenges. Overall, give it a try and you'll see. Now guys, this is the top 10 revenge manga part 2. Did you find any manga that you haven't read yet? Did you like it? If this video helped you out in any way, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to activate the bell so you don't miss any video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.